Even though she's grown so much, she's still sleeping in her bedroom. There's something in the woods. So, it could either be mountain lion. I'm scared someone's gonna pull up.
You're about 8,644 feet above sea level.
And I can breathe? A little over a year ago, I bought a farm at the ripe age of 22. I know. It was a completely new element for me. I'm not used to this part of the country. There were lightning strikes on the hills, completely lighting bushes on fire. One night I came outside and I saw something huge, looked like it could almost swallow me whole. Found out this area has a prevalent population of mountain lions, after the fact obviously. But I left for the winter because it just gets way too cold here during that time. And I've been back for the summer for about the past month, and that takes me to today's title. I promise this is not clickbait. I was going on a hike like I usually do, and I came across one of the prettiest rocks I've ever seen in my life. I'm a rock collector, is what I like to do. So I picked it up, looked at it, and I'd never seen anything that looked like this. It was amazingly gorgeous. That should have been my first warning sign. Take it home, research what it is. Long story short, it's uranium. Just pure uranium. I did some research. Thankfully, it's not very harmful if you just touch it, but if you ingest it at all, then that can be really harmful to your health. The fact that there's even that in the area freaks me out a little bit, no matter how gorgeous it is. I truly don't think that there is that much in the area, but before I feel comfortable living on here full time, I want to get some tests done. So with that said, I'm heading out. So I just wanted to let you guys know what was going on. But without further ado, let's get going. One thing that does actually reassure me about this area is that it's considered a blue zone, which means the people that live here tend to live really long lives. But I don't know if I'm willing to weigh that just with my property, okay? So I want to get tests done. Okay. Bye-bye. Might be back. Peaches does not like this. I gotta do a seatbelt to keep her safe. As you can see, Peaches looks thrilled. Oh, when I pull out the camera, she changes it up. Not gonna lie, this is really sad. Just excited for what's to come, I guess. Just like that, I'm at Walmart. I got a bunch of groceries. I'm about to destroy this rotisserie chicken. You best believe it. Oh, okay. Thank you. Can you hear Peaches giving a warm welcome to somebody from up front? You know, sometimes I wish I could be kind of inconspicuous in here, but there's no way with this water pump being this loud. No way whatsoever. Oh, okay, I'm sorry. It heard me talking smack. Is it just me or did it get louder? As tempted as I am to stay in this parking lot, I'm not going to. Case in point, right there. It's very loud, and I want some peace. Voila. Now I'm gonna find a camp spot. I go to this website, it's not sponsored. I really wish it was. Freecampsites.net. So I just searched up my area. All the green are free and then the rest are paid. It's one that goes through private property. We're not doing that. That's sketchy. The area that I found looks really pretty, and it also looks like it has a lot of high clearance from a vehicle. That's something I'm always looking for. It's looking a little bit stormy ahead, so let's hope that's not the case for us. I'm completely fine with rain as long as the roads that I'm trying to take don't get muddy, because we know I do not do good with mud. Or, not me, but the truck specifically. I missed my turn, so I'm doing a little turnaround in the Doobie Sister parking lot. Gotta love the name. While we're on the topic of improving our health, let me introduce you to Grunes. I started using these bad boys when I was feeling a little bit sick and having stomach issues. So I ended up going to the doctor, and they told me that I was deficient in a bunch of different things. Of course, go figure. And then for my stomach, they just suggested probiotics. So with them telling me that, I went online and did some research, and I stumbled upon Grunes. They're not a multivitamin, a greens gummy, or a probiotic. They are all of those in one. I'm gonna put them down for a second. You guys get the point. With all that said, they are all of those in one, but at the fraction of the price of leading brands. For example, the average gummy vitamin has about 7 to 9 vitamins in it, but Grunes has 20 plus. I know I've only shown you this big boy, but they come with these little packs. inside. Each pack is a serving, and there's 8 gummies in here instead of 2 because they can't fit all that in just 2 gummies. And of course, while you're trying to better your health and take some vitamins, you don't want to have a bunch of nasty stuff in your product, so they do not have any artificial flavors or colors. They're also vegan, nut-free, gluten-free, and dairy-free. And then on my package, as you can see, I got the sugar-free option, but they also have one with actual sugar depending on your dietary restrictions or what you want to do. But I've replaced my daily vitamins with these. Every morning I just open one of these packs and gobble away. The best way that I can describe the taste is almost like tea. A little bit sweet, but not overpowering either. It's very refreshing, especially first thing in the morning. You can truly just taste the health. Honestly, I'm not kidding. As I've talked about in the past, I suffer from health anxiety, so I'm very picky about what I put into my body. The great thing about Grunes is that they really do take the extra step to take care of your health, because there are certain vitamins that you really don't want to take too much of, but with Grunes, they've made it so that there's 100% of all the vitamins that are safe to exceed, and 25% of the vitamins that are not safe to exceed, so that you accidentally don't take too much throughout your day. But the thing with leading brand vitamins is that they don't really consider that a lot of the times, and they just don't take that extra step. Now, I'm sure you're wondering, what is the effectiveness of this compared to something like a green smoothie or one of those shakes that you can make? The thing about those is that when you're having them, they have water in them, and you're mixing it with water-soluble vitamins. So when you drink the drink, a lot of it actually doesn't get absorbed, it just gets excreted out. But with these are just gummies, so you can take them without water, let it chill for a little bit, absorb into your body, and then go on with your day. And you can rest assured that you actually got all the vitamins that you were taking. I really appreciate the fact that all of their ingredients are basically whole foods and plants. Organic carrot, organic oatgrass, organic berry, apple, organic blueberry, organic raspberry. You guys get the point. But lucky for you guys, if you're looking to give Grunes a try, they are offering my audience a special deal. If you click on the link in the description, they're offering you guys 52% off, which is insane. So if you want to take advantage of that, I would do it soon because the deal does not last forever. But anyway, thank you so much to Grunes for sponsoring this video and for making my stomach feel better. Also, thank you guys so much for listening to the sponsor. It's very important to my channel. I appreciate you guys as well. Okay, back to the video. So I'm pretty sure it's currently snowing at the top of those mountains right now. I want to be camping near the base of those, so I don't really know how wet it's going to be, but we shouldn't be getting any snow. This sign says you can stay for 14 days max, so that's good. Yay. I won't even be here for 2 days, but that works. I wish there was a camp spot right here, because this is absolutely gorgeous to the left. To the right of me, it also drops off too. We're on a ridge right now, which is pretty cool. Not too thrilled with how much it's starting to rain and how muddy it's getting though. And also the road's getting really narrow. I have to turn around. Wait, maybe not. Maybe I can make this up. Woo. Oh, we're slipping. We're slipping. Great. Oh, we got it though. We got it. Whew. Just locked my wheels for 4-wheel drive. Hopefully that'll keep us from slipping as much. Keyword is hope. Get back, Peachy. Switch this on. As much as I would love to record this, I gotta pay attention so I don't slip off the side of the mountain, okay? I'll let you guys know what happens. It's getting real pretty up here though. Holy cow. Also really scary, because I don't want to slip. Is there going to be anywhere that I can either turn around or find a camp spot? I can't back down this whole entire mountain. Any good camp spots? Looks kind of like it. It's hard to tell. Okay, what I'm going to do, a deal that I want to make with myself is if I find another turnaround, I'm turning around. But if I find a camp spot, I'll take it. That's the deal. Also, my truck is doing so much better with 4-wheel drive. Like, there's no comparison whatsoever. I hope I did not make the wrong decision by continuing to go. Is this a camp spot? It can be if I wanted to be. I just don't know how easy that would be to get out of. Especially with it being wet. Looky right here. Please don't have anyone already there. Please, please, please. Heck yeah. Okay, I guess this is our camp. So I'm gonna try to avoid where these people already put in a bunch of ruts. Maybe park here so I can have some grass as like a carpet for the mud. Oh, somebody left some things. It is absolutely silent up here and gorgeous. When I was getting back in my truck just now, I looked on the ground and there was some type of poop, predator poop specifically, and I know I've mentioned this in the past. You guys have asked how you can tell if it has fur in it, like hair. Most likely a predator, because even like dog poop doesn't have hair in it. So it could either be mountain lion, I already talked about that one, coyote or fox, any of those. So I need to make sure I have a close eye on Peaches at all times and keep her inside after sunset specifically. Not that I let her run around after sunset, but sometimes during sunset I'll let her out as like a last potty time, but I'll make sure I escort her. It's very beautiful. All I gotta say, oh, you hear the birds? Well, that's so nice. All I gotta say is I'm very proud of myself for pushing myself out of my comfort zone, because a lot of the times I do that, it ends poorly, but this time I did it. I continued up the mountain, even though it was really slippery and I was slipping and sliding. But if I hadn't done that, then I wouldn't have made it here. And this is so cool. I probably cut most of this out of the video, but originally I was at a different camp spot right at the beginning and it was much more lame than this one. I'm happy with my choices. I want to look for mushrooms. I really like foraging. I know you can eat, oh, there's a patty of some sort, but right next to the patty, I don't think this actually is a fern. I don't know, I can't tell. I think it is. You can eat certain ferns. There's a lot of patties out here. There must be elk or moose too. Just add that to the list of things to watch out for. Wonder what my elevation is. I didn't even think about that because I just went up a whole mountain. What's my elevation?
You're about 8,644 feet above sea level.
And I can breathe? You kidding? That's wild. Okay, I had no idea that. If I had to guess, I would have guessed like 4,000. I want to find something edible. Well, there's a chipmunk. That wasn't exactly up my alley, but laying down for a little bit because the elevation. Now it's time for me to explain a few things. I'm selling the RV because it was just too much. That's the first thing. That's why I'm back in this camper. Second thing, I'm sure you're wondering where Austin is, my boyfriend. I'll be going into more detail about that in the next video, okay? I know, I'm sorry, but it's just life, okay? And I do not regret having the RV when we did because it was really helpful. But I got a good 6 months out of it, and then I'm going to sell it and get the money back. So it's kind of just like an investment at the end of the day, if you really think about it. But now that I've answered some of the questions that I expect I'm going to get, I'm going to take a nap or something, because I feel tired. Now, I put down 2 carpets to keep it clean. So work with me, please. Yep, walk around, come back. Nope, back up. Come, oh, good girl. You tried. You wanna go up front and look out the windows? Give me a second. Gotta be patient. I can't open the window. Okay. You gonna keep guard? Super scary. There's something in the woods. Crushing trees. If I have to run, I will. Get my shoes ready. So it's already getting cold. It's about 5 p.m. I'm about to start dinner. Switching over my propane. This one's empty. I was too lazy to get it filled, but this one's full, so we're good to go for at least like a week. I've not lit this water heater in 6 months, so wish me luck. Moment of truth, please don't explode on me. Woo! Awesome. Like butter. What was that even word? Now it's time for a really relaxing voiceover. For dinner, I made pasta with a meat sauce with, I'm already messing up, with ground chicken. And I also saved a little bit of the ground chicken for Peachy's dinner as well. I gave her half of it and then the rest in the morning. But I can definitely say that she appreciated it very much. I know, ground beef is good. But truly, ground chicken changed my life. Not that everything needs to be healthy, trust me, I dabble. Mozzarella sticks I've talked about in the past. Easy but delicious. Oh. I'm gonna turn off my pump. I hope I don't have a leak. That's the only thing that would make sense, that I'm not using the sink and then the pump goes off. Yeah, I probably have a leak. Okay, that's nice. I don't know what Peaches sees, but she's flipping out looking outside. She's barking. What is it, Peachy? I said I was hearing weird, like, crunching noises in the woods, but... Girl, don't freak me out, okay? We're by ourselves. Not nice. Even though she's grown so much, she's still sleeping in her bedroom. You can actually hear her snoring. Well, I finished all of the dishes. Now it's time to wash my face. Try to do this in the sink because it prevents water loss rather than the shower. I'm gonna take Peaches out to go potty one last time, but as I said, there's predators, so we want to be careful. Gotta turn on all the lights. This is my secret trick. Watch this. Ready? If there's anyone out here, you better run. I got a gun. Okay, that should do the job. Okay, come on. It's very pretty out right now, but I don't see many stars. The moon is a little too bright. But also, it's 9 p.m. and the sun is just setting. As you can see, there's kind of still a glow in the sky. The sun sets really late here. Okay, now we're going back inside to our safe little oasis in the scary forest. After you. Okay. I don't think it's getting too cold tonight, even though I do have propane. But I don't think I'm going to turn on the heat. I think I'll be fine. I think maybe it gets down to like 45. Let me check, actually. Okay, I did not check before. I guessed that correctly. 45 degrees. That's just luck right there. I might talk to you guys in the middle of the night, but I hope not, because usually that means that something bad happened. But I'll definitely talk to you in the morning, okay? So I'm looking out the window this morning, and there are chipmunks everywhere. See the little thing moving? I just know Peach is going to have a field day once I let her out. I'm going to let them do their little foraging really quick before the beast is unleashed. She already locked on her victim. Okay, go. Girl. Okay, Peaches. I told you. She was hunting them all day yesterday. She didn't actually catch any, thank goodness. I don't know how I'd feel about that. But it is a fun activity for her, apparently. Hopefully today it'll warm up. It's supposed to be sunny all day. No rain. Ready? Very cute. Now I'm gonna take a shower. I am like right on the road, so I just hope no one comes by. I mean, I'm wearing swim trunks, so it's not that weird. It's always kind of awkward when someone strolls up, even though I'm filming myself doing it. Okay, I know. This is a camera. Those are real people treating me like a zoo exhibit as they drive by and stare, okay? There's a difference. I'm scared someone's gonna pull up. Whoa! Okay. Well, I feel 100 times better, so I'm gonna go inside because it's freezing. Well, that shower was great and all, but I didn't mention, but today is actually Mother's Day, so when you guys see this, it's gonna be there right after I filmed this video specifically, which I find kind of cool because usually my videos are filmed like a week in advance, so that's a fun fact. This is the end of the video. I have a lot to get done, unfortunately. I have a lot of traveling in my future. I think I'm going to be heading to the East Coast, and I don't know what I'm going to be doing in between there because I'm in Colorado. That's real far from Maryland, so I don't know what route I'm going to take. You guys will get more details about my life and upcoming videos, but once again, I don't even know what's going on myself, so yeah. It's been a little stressful. I do want to specify something. I realized I did a horrible job explaining why I got rid of the RV. One of the main reasons was that the propane heater, even though we got it fixed and worked on it a bunch, it was not combusting fully, and then it would leak propane into the RV. And once propane has been combusted, it no longer has that eggy smell, but I would smell like this chemically smell, and it was really hard to pinpoint. And then my propane alarm would start going off. So thankfully we had that, but it happened too many times, and it even happened while we were sleeping a couple times. So I was like, yeah, I really don't want to suffocate in my sleep. Doesn't sound like the best idea. So that's one of the reasons, but there were a bunch of little things like that where it just wasn't working properly, and it was stressful. But I do need to get a new camper because this one's falling apart as well, so. But if you enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up, comment, and subscribe. Doing all of those are free ways that you can help my channel out. Basically what it does is that it shows the algorithm that you enjoyed the video, and then the algorithm will push the video to more people. So quite literally, free way that you can help my channel out. I would really appreciate it. If you didn't like the video, give it a thumbs down. That's completely fine too. But before I go, I just want to say a big thank you to everybody who supports the channel on Patreon. Because of you, I'm able to continue making content and show you all of the beautiful places that the world has to offer. Mostly the United States for right now. But thank you guys so very much. You guys make my job possible. And an extra special thank you goes to Sean Crane, David Neal, Racer and Boo, Jared Gradwell, Jeffrey Borer, Christopher Novotny, Glenn Dillon, Greg Moffitt, Ferret with the Spork, Matthew Walsh, Stefan Roshanek, Bashni, Glenn Lordshiver, Jay Redden, Rob Swan, Scott Krutz, Chris Fortin, Scott Sweaters, and Britt Saunders. Once again, thank you so very much. I really appreciate your support. If you would like to join, all the information is in the description, along with other ways you can support the channel if you would like. On my Patreon, I've recently been posting some crazy story times, how the cops got called on me while I was like hanging out with this one dude, another story about a different dude I was hanging out with, in a friendly way, don't get it twisted, and he pulled out a GUN, like I'm not getting into too much detail, but on there, I go into detail. So if you're interested in hearing some wild stories, go over there. Last but not least, I also want to give a shout out to the Cancer Research Institute. I started working with them after my best friend Millie passed away due to cancer, and I wanted to find a good way that I could best honor her memory, and this is the best way that I thought I could do so. So if you would also like to honor Millie's memory, or just donate out of the kindness of your heart, I'll leave that link in the description to make it easy for you. But I'm done selling you guys things. Thank you so much for watching. But I love you guys. I'll see you in my next video. Peace out. Take care. Okay? Bye.